And to the wonderful world of American football, you don't have to talk for 10 minutes about what you want to talk about for 10 minutes. But,
no, well, I'm going to anyway, because I can.
So, the NFL playoffs are upon us, and the wildcard round was held last week, and the divisional round has just finished.
Yep.
The wildcard round, the Carolina Panthers are unable to use home advantage and lose to the LA Rams 34-31. The Bears get a great last gasp comeback win over the Green Bay Packers.
Another one for them.
Another one, 31-27. The Jags lose at home to the Buffalo Bills, 24-27. The New England Patriots easily beat down the Chargers, 16-3. And the San Francisco 49ers beat the Eagles, 23-19.
Upset there.
And then, despite being 6-7 for a large period of the game, the Texans score an unbelievably amount of unanswered points.
Yeah,
to
they
take
do.
the win over the Pittsburgh Steelers, Dylan's favorite team, 30-6. And massive news, and not the only big news in this reign. Mike Tomlin stepping down the Steelers coach after 19 seasons.
Yep.
All of them non-losing years. You got one Super Bowl out of Tomlin's run.
All good things come to an end. To a second. You are right. It's rough, man. Like we haven't won a playoff game in 7 straight seasons. Even though we've been there. Mike Tomlin's still a legend, though, man.
Oh, he has to be.
Is he a Hall of Famer? We shall see.
Yeah.
It's back and forth with that. But the Steelers are looking for a coach the first time since 2007. And I've said this here before. The Steelers have had 3 coaches since 1969.
Yeah. And the last time they were looking at a coach, you probably didn't know what a Pittsburgh Steeler was.
No, I didn't even know what a phone was, mate, at the time. So 2007. So... yeah, it's going to be, I think, within the Steelers community, within the Steel Nation, I think a lot of fans, which is what fans do, we want an offense, which we haven't had for quite a while, so it's like, go offensive-minded, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think it's actually very similar to the All Blacks. It's not necessarily who the head coach is going to be, it's who's going to be around him. Who's the offensive coordinator? Who's the defensive coordinator? How are they going to run it? Stuff like that. But there's been some great candidates that have come through. That the Steelers have interviewed so far, but I trust the Steelers will make. I have to trust that the Steelers will make the right decision. But it was sad to see Mike Tomlin say that he stepped down, man. And there was some crying going on in the locker room. So
there would be.
But what a great time! I can't lie.
But not the only vacancy available in the NFL.
No.
Lots of teams fired their coaches. Baltimore Ravens, the other, because the Steelers bet them before the playoffs.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So John Harbaugh leaves the Ravens after a very long time
and goes straight
to the New York Giants, where he inherits Jackson's dart and the animal they call Cam Scatterbo.
And can I just say as well, and I know the Steelers and Ravens have the biggest rivalry in the NFL, but can I just say yes, they do, absolutely do. Yep, it's you can go and you can
the Ravens and the Steelers.
The Ravens and the Steelers.
The Ravens have only been a team for 30 years.
Yes, the Ravens and the Steelers.
So you're saying
trust me,
it's a bigger rivalry than the Packers and the Bears.
Absolutely.
Than the Cowboys and anyone else.
Yeah, okay, but the Cowboys and anybody else is anyway. No, honestly, you go ask people, man. The Ravens and the Steelers, and that's because both teams are in there to compete every single year.
Surely the Steelers and the Eagles had each other more.
No. Because they're all different conference, mate.
Yeah, but they're still the same state.
Yeah. That's fair. So it's a geographical rival. But the Ravens, man, is two games each year of the most physical football that you will see. But the Ravens owner, I think his name is Steve Biscotti. The press conference he did after John Harbaugh got fired was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. He gets asked if you guys had won against the Steelers and not missed the field goal, how long would John Harbaugh have been there? And he comes out and says, about a week. He comes out, who says that? And oh man, it was just a funny press conference, man. I have to give my respect to that. But there's going to be some changes happening, man. It's a new era of Steelers and Ravens football, man. We'll see what happens.
It will be, and we'll see what happens. And if you guys still have Aaron Rodgers next year, and you guys end up picking in the draft. But the divisional round ended earlier today.
It did?
Yesterday.
Today, as of recording.
The Broncos bet the Bills in overtime 33-30, and this pissed me off.
That was rough to watch.
This pissed me off.
I did watch this overtime.
But why this is pissing me off is probably just a very selfish reason why it's pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because in this game, Broncos quarterback Bo Nix got injured, and they announced he will not be available for the rest of the NFL playoffs.
Did, yeah.
Then what was the fucking point of winning?
Oh my God.
If your starting quarterback gets injured,
Oh my God.
why? Why?
You sound like a real fan right now.
Why?
Is there no competitive bone in your body?
Why? What's the point of fucking winning?
Well, there's a broken bone now in Bo Nix's ankle.
Yeah.
But is there not a competitive bone in your body?
But
Are
they're
you
going to
kidding
go
me?
and lose by 40 to the Patriots.
You do not know that.
They're going to
If
lose.
I hope the Broncos come out and win and shut your ass
They're
up.
going to lose by 40 to the Patriots.
Get a competitive bone, man.
The Bills would have been closer, you know?
No,
And
get
I'm not
a
a Bills
competitive
fan.
bone.
I'm not a Bills
Oh,
fan
you
for any
kidding me?
reason. I just say it's
The
like,
Broncos defense has been elite
it's like
the
great.
entire year.
But you're going to roll out a quarterback who's barely played in the last 3-4 years.
Oh, you suck,
in
man.
the
Get a
conference
competitive
finals. I know
bone.
this is selfish Simon talking right
Yes,
now.
clearly.
This
Get
is
a competitive bone, man.
Because I want the Broncos to win, but are they going to beat the Pats? But I don't mean... But actually, I kind of
man.
like the Pats. I apologise to the Broncos.
Also, can we just say here as well, and I know we'll get to the Pats game, but the Pats turnaround, to have this fast a turnaround, you lose the best quarterback of all time and probably who's going to end up being the best coach of all time, and Bill Belichick, and in 3 years, I think it's 3 years, or something
they
along
would have
those
lost.
lines.
I think they lost Brady about 5 years ago.
Yeah, but Belichick, they lost. You know, they haven't had for like 3-4 years. That's a quick ass turnaround. Fair play to them.
Yeah.
Fair play to the
But
organisation.
Boston fans, you were never in the trenches. You never got there to begin with.
And shout out to Mike Vrabel, who should never have been fired from Tennessee.
No.
I'm so glad he's been able to go back to where he played. He actually played for the Steelers at one point.
Oh, yeah.
But has gone back to the team he won Super Bowls with.
I apologise to
And
the
it's gone.
Broncos for my outburst.
But get a competitive bone, man. What
I
is
know,
going
it's like,
on?
yeah, you won,
Broncos,
but-
you better go out and kick the Patriots
no,
ass.
because I
just
like
for that, man.
I like Drake May. You know.
You mean Drake May?
Yeah, Drake May. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Drake May.
And I still want some of his wife's baking.
Yes. Well, we can see a Drake May can.
But no, the Broncos. That was
It's frustrating for the Bills because I feel
rough,
like
man.
It's
sport though. It's professional sport.
Josh Allen
Sucks.
He might have another chance next year. We'll see.
He'd go back to Haley Steinfeld. He'd be all right, mate.
He'll be fine. He's gonna have a baby to
Who
take
will
care of
not
in
be
the
all
offseason.
right? Who will not be all right? Although it was almost a miracle that they got here in the first
Yeah.
place with the injuries that they had. The Seahawks put the 49ers through the ringer, man.
41-6.
Yeah.
Not a close game from the kickoff because the Seahawks returned the kick for
Yeah, they did.
returned the
Rashid Shaheed, man.
returned the opening kick for a touchdown. 41-6.
Sam Darnold showing everybody what is
especially the Vikings, which is great. But earlier today, the Patriots fairly comfortable win over the Texans, 28-16. The Texans' defense was elite though in this game, but unfortunately, CJ Stroud
That's such an elite defense.
threw
Man.
4 interceptions in the first half alone, which is effectively sealed it for the Pats.
When they talk about sophomore slumps, which is your second year slump,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody go through a second year slump like CJ Stroud has just had this year.
I thought it was his 3rd year.
No, I'm pretty sure it's his second.
Surely he wasn't a rookie last year.
But no, I'm pretty sure he was. Oh no, sorry. Even if it's his 3rd year, but you get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like in his rookie year, man, he played the Steelers. He looked fantastic.
I mean, he still made the divisional round.
Yeah, true.
You know, this is his second season.
it is the second season.
Yeah, but he didn't have any honors last year. Like he made the
No,
Pro Bowl
no,
in
he
his
didn't.
rookie year.
Yeah,
But he didn't.
but he looked fantastic.
Yeah.
This year, not so much.
He's had his best record as a Houston Texan this year. Passing wise, his percentage has been better. That has been his best.
Yeah.
But he's thrown for far less yards, and that's gone down year on year.
Yes.
His rating has gone up from last year, though.
Yeah.
That quarterback rating.
Yeah.
Interceptions wise, less than last year, but
Yeah.
not as good as that first season. But it is.
I don't know. I feel like
He's
there's
still
been
young.
a slump there.
He's-
He is still young.
he's
That's
still
fair.
young.
Oh, the Texans have a quarterback there, in my opinion, and the Texans
Yeah.
need a quarterback for a long time.
He will get out of that slump.
Yeah.
But then
hopefully- all he's got to do is learn from this. But that Texans defense, oh my god, they don't even hide anything. Like in
No.
the NFL, you're supposed to disguise because NFL quarterbacks are smart as frick.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness, The Texans didn't hide anything against the Steelers, and the Steelers, I mean, we don't have the best offense in the world.
No.
The Steelers couldn't do shit.
Of
And they've been
course.
doing that to teams the entire year, man. I wish I had that. I mean, I love my defense, don't get me wrong, but man, I'd take some of that defense.
Oh, I
Let
would.
me tell you. But yeah, they it wasn't enough to beat the Patriots, so who are way too good of an offense to have that happen.
Way
So,
too good. And then
yeah.
you have the last game, which was played earlier today. The Bears hosting the Rams, and this
Yeah.
one went down to the wire. Caleb Williams throwing off an unbelievable touchdown
Bro,
pass
what
on
was
fourth
that?
down.
That was some Madden ass shit.
I saw that live, and I genuinely jumped out of my seat, and I had to be very non-suspicious about it because I was at work.
Yeah.
But then he throws an interception in OT. The Rams are able to return it, take it all the way up to the 20 and
Yeah.
easily. Well, I don't know if it's the 20, but they slot a field goal to
Yeah,
win in
yeah.
OT. So your conference championships this Monday, and if you live in Auckland, you don't have work, so you can watch these. Broncos versus Patriots at 9:30 a.m. and Seahawks versus Rams at 12:30 p.m. It's Auckland Anniversary Day on Monday.
That is a very good point.
I don't know if you have work, but I don't. So
No, I'm pretty sure I don't have work.
excellent.
So hopefully,
So
SK might have checked that.
Broncos Patriots, Seahawks Rams.
Yeah.
I am predicting a Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl.
And I am of that. You know what? No, just to stuff you, mate, because you've got no competitive bone in your body. Come on, the Broncos. Just need one good game from Jarrett Stidham, who actually was on the Patriots. He was the third stringer behind, eventually, behind Tom Brady and Jimmy Garoppolo at one point. But come on, Broncos. So I'm going a little rematch. I'm going Broncos and Seahawks, but I'm not gonna doubt Matthew Stafford, who will probably be the MVP of this year.
Yeah, they were saying that in commentary.
And the Rams, who Puka Nakua's freaking awesome, and Devontae Adams still there putting in the work. So you never know what's going to happen. But I'm going to go Broncos Seahawks because I want that competitive bone to come out, man.
We'll see what happens. But in college football, on the day this comes out, Indiana will play Miami in the national championship final. At 1:30 p.m. Indiana
NZ
thumped Oregon 56-22.
They've thumped everybody in this
They
playoff.
thumped everyone. In the Peach Bowl, and Miami edged Ole Miss 31-27 in the Fiesta Bowl. It's the first time a team has a chance to win a national championship at home, as the final is being held in Miami. It's Fernando.
If they do it, it's a major upset.
It's
Fernando Mendoza.
It is Fernando Mendoza
of
versus
Indiana.
Carson Beck and the quarterbacks and a bunch of other prospects along the board.
Yeah.